Jane met Jake on a crisp autumn day, his charm as golden as the leaves. For 2 years, their marriage was a fairy tale, until the first slap. It came during an argument over burnt toast, his hand striking her cheek like a thunderclap. "I'm sorry," he whispered, cradling her face, tears in his eyes. She believed him, but the apologies grew thinner as the bruises thickened. His words cut deeper. "No one else would want you." By the time he broke her rib with a kick, Jane had forgotten her own reflection. One icy January night, Jake passed out drunk after hurling a vase at her head. Blood matted her hair, but clarity pierced the fog. Leave or die. She fled to a shelter, clutching a duffel bag of frayed sweaters and frayed hopes. The divorce was finalized by spring, Jake's sneer in the courtroom a silent promise. "You'll crawl back," he growled. Freedom tasted like vodka. Jane drowned her days in bottles, her nights in strangers' beds. Men with Jake's eyes found her in dim bars, a hollow laugh, a too-tight grip on her wrist. There was Marcus, who praised her obedience before backhanding her for nagging. Then Lance, who shoved her into a wall for refusing to pay his rent. She stayed, believing she deserved the cracks in her soul. Her old friends vanished. Her job at the library evaporated after too many absences. Jane's world narrowed to neon signs and needles, the sting of meth numbing the ache. One night, a man named Derek left her in a motel parking lot, ribs bruised, her purse stolen. As snow seeped into her clothes, she stared at the sky, wondering when she'd become a ghost. The ER nurse recognized her at a glance. Third visit that month. "Jane," she said gently, stitching a gash from a broken bottle. "This isn't living." For a heartbeat, Jane saw herself, a girl who once loved poetry, now a mosaic of scars. But the weight of Jake's voice, "You're nothing," pressed harder. She fled before the nurse could say, "Rehab." Years later, a construction worker found Jane under a bridge, clutching a dirty, wet blanket. Her file read, Jane Doe, 42, fatal overdose, malnourished, multiple fractures, and numerous bruises.
If you or someone you know is affected by abuse, resources like the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-SAFE, offer confidential support.